Hello YouTube, it's your girl Soul's Purpose Enlightened, back with another video. First I wanted to say thank you for those who subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I want to say also, if you feel like if anything that I say resonates with, if it don't resonate with you, but you know it will resonate with somebody else, then go ahead and share my video, share my content with somebody else that you may know. And then, tell them to subscribe to my channel. Because I'll post videos every once in a while and stuff like that when Spirit gives me a download and I, notice that, okay, well, I need to get this out here. So yes, so thank you. Also, I wanted to, say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, but anyway, let's get to this video. So I wanted to come on here because one day I was pulling cards for myself. That's how I communicate. Whether then sometimes I use cards to communicate with spirit, with my ancestors, with guardian angels, with my spirit guides, with God, Goddess, Most High, whatever I say, my higher self. If I don't really understand what is being communicated, the messages that they're delivering, so I'll pull out, my tools to communicate with them. And sometimes I don't have to. Sometimes I can just get the message just like that. I don't have to pull out anything. I don't have to use no tool. I don't have to do nothing. It just comes to me. All right, got it. Thank you, y'all. Got it. And then sometimes I do have to use those cards to, to dissect it. But one day I was sitting here at my table and I was like pulling some cards. And I'm going to talk about this. This card had came out. This is in this deck. Let me get my deck. This deck is called, I'm pretty sure some of y'all might have it, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And if y'all haven't looked at the book, it's still a tarot deck, but it's more oracleized. I don't know. I don't know if that's a word, but it's more like an oracle almost, but it's mixed. But this card is the Four of Cups. So whatever I was talking, I can't remember what I was talking to Spirit about, but Spirit really gravitated towards me. I mean, not gravitate, really like helped me zoomed in on this card. Because it's something that I was either about to get myself into, what they saw that I was finna get myself into, or they wanted to make it known to me like, hey, chill out because, and I'm going to explain what they were saying. But I also wanted to give this to y'all because we all struggle with this. I don't care who you are. I don't care what planet you come from. I don't care what country you come from. We all struggle with this. And I'm going to explain it here in a minute. So I'm going to dissect what this card means. The Four of Cups. So this is one from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And then this is one from the what's this deck? The Wild Unknown Tarot. And then this one is this is the Four of Cups still. This one is from Dancing in the Dark Tarot. And then this one is from my first ever tarot deck, the Goddess Tarot. This is my first. This box is like, ooh. But yeah. So this is the card that I zoomed in on when I was asking Spirit some questions. And this card at the bottom says Discontent and Boredom. And this is the Four of Cups. So I'm going to break down what the Four of Cups mean upright. So the Four of Cups upright is the definitions, the synonyms for this card is empathy, contemplation, feeling disconnected, melancholy, I think that's how you say it, or melancholy, I don't know. Boredom, indifference, discontent. Reverse, this card being reversed, the Four of Cups, if you ever get the Four of Cups being reversed, It means clarity, awareness, acceptance, choosing happiness, depression, and negativity. So when I got this card, Spirit told me, and Spirit has said, being discontent and being in boredom brings along and triggers temptation. Being discontent and being in boredom brings along temptation. And I had wrote a poem about this. So I was like, oh, what does that mean, Spirit? And I really sat there and really meditated on what Spirit had told me about it. And I said, that makes sense. Being discontent brings along and triggers temptation into your life. So I know if you ever been in the church and you read the Bible and stuff like that, I know you heard that story about when Jesus, he had a mission, he had a purpose. He came down here to fulfill a purpose, to die for our sins, okay? And what Jesus had when he was in the field, I forgot what that field, Galilee, I forgot what that field was called. But multiple times throughout that Bible, Jesus, in the New Testament, Jesus was tempted. He was tempted when he wasn't doing anything. When he was living out his purpose, when he was feeding the people, healing the sick, casting out demons, that temptation didn't come. But when he had to just relax, when Spirit told him to sit down, there ain't nothing left to do, just relax, just sit down and just enjoy what you have done and reflect, that's when the temptation came. That's when the negativity started sparking up in his mind. That's when he started becoming overwhelmed and thinking about, oh my gosh, like I gotta die, or he gotta get on that cross soon, or all this stuff. And that's when here come the devil chewing the apple block. So you still finna die for people's sins? Dude, I know you ain't finna do that. You want them nails be put through your hands? You really want to be nailed to the cross? You really want to be beat up? Dude, for real, I don't think that's a good idea, dude. I wouldn't want to do it, but if you want to do it, I mean, hey, by all means, but I'm just letting you know now, just trying to make him get off his course, okay? But what I wanted to say here, you see how this man is, right? And you see how he has his castle in the background, and he's in his house. He might be like a king, a prince or something like that. But at this time, there ain't nothing for him to do at this time. There's nothing for him to do. So he's bored. He's discontent. Maybe he do have something to do. But there's two things. Maybe he has to just sit down and just reflect. Some people may be going through a dark night of a soul. And what I mean by that, initiation, Spirit initiates us to a next step, a higher step in life. And I ain't talking about no initiation like where you gotta join African spirituality and I'm not talking about that, because you can get initiated spiritually to get to a higher level in your life, to get to where you want to be. And being initiated, what Spirit had told me, that being initiated spiritually, it is not pretty. It's not all this grandiose, oh yeah, I'm wise, in order to get that wisdom, in order to be smart, you got to go through some things. You got to go through the trials and tribulations. You have to go through the struggle. You got to go through the depression. You got to go through feeling bored, feeling discontent. That's what comes with it. Now with him, he got everything that he ever wanted, right? He got the castle, he got the grass, the bushes, and all that stuff. He got the sky. Look at this illustration. But he still feels discontent. Now, there's two things that I've seen in this. He may be discontent because he might not realize the things that he has, which is the castle. Maybe he has a wife. Maybe he got many wives. Maybe he got, mistresses. And also, he's not realizing what the things that he has already, right? So him not realizing puts him into a negative state, what makes him feel bored, makes him feel discontent, which brings along temptation for him to act out of his character. When we feel like we don't have what we want in our life, we tend to go after something that is not according to our purpose. Now, what I mean by this is, with the temptation, we might be wrapped up in negative thoughts. We might be feeling depressed because we're not realizing and thanking God for the things that we have, because gratitude raises your vibration. Okay, we're not aware of the things that we have. So when we're not aware, we start to get a negative mind state, and then we start, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, oh, I'm not here, I'm not there, right? And then the temptation comes, the devil with the apple comes and chewing the apple, telling you, like, you ain't finna be nothing. You don't even got this. You don't even got this money. You don't even got that. You don't. Okay? So it drives us to want to get out of alignment, to go get it for ourselves. And God didn't tell you to go do that. Okay? Because you was discontent in your circumstances right now. All God told you to do, and I'm just giving an example, all God told you to do was sit your butt down and reflect how far you have came. When you reflect on how far you have came, it leads to contentment. Now, there's another side of this. Okay? This guy, he might not have all he wants, right? Which leads to discontentment. He might not have the friends. Maybe he lost friends along the way. People turned on him. People went against him. People did things behind his back, or he lost family members, or whatever it was. And he got into this mode where this vibration, where this empathy, where he just like, he don't feel nothing. He's numbing out. He don't want to feel anything. Maybe he might be, the temptation is, in order to try to fill that void, he may be drinking. He may be smoking. He may be going to go get him a prostitute. I don't know. No offense if you are. But he may be going to go do some things that's destructive to himself, which disconnects him from source. When you feel like you have to grab the bottle, grab this, grab that, go distract yourself in a negative way, where it's indifference. Now, it's a different thing when you try to distract yourself with something good that's going to bring you motivation, meaning like maybe you got to listen to a podcast to bring yourself back into feeling good, to feeling something. Maybe you got to go work out. Maybe you got to, those are positive things, but the indifference is you got to go grab something that's negative and detrimental to your life, in which disconnects you from source, from the universe, from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, and you can't hear them. You can't hear them clearly because emotions get in the way. You're putting all that within inside you, which leads to this attitude of, I don't give a crap. I don't care. I'm over it. Forget this. And then it trickles down to you being negative. Okay? So I have another card here. It's the same card, 4 cups, but every illustration is different. So she has 3 cups over here. She's sitting under the tree, right? That tree is, the tree can be her spirit guides, her ancestors. She's sitting by that tree. That tree is helping her heal, helping her know some things. Maybe she had to sit by the tree to help her to get her feeling back, to help her get back feeling. Oh, excuse me. Help her feel back. Help her get closer, get connected to God again. Okay. And in the mountains are usually, what I've read, are usually spirit. Mountains, people, you say, oh, they're in the mountains, or spirit is in the mountains, or something like that, in nature. So she's sitting out in nature to try to feel something, to try to feel connected again. Okay. So the three of cups that's over here, these cups are basically everything that she has. Everything's meaning the love. Maybe she got a husband. Maybe she got kids. Maybe she got, a little money in the bank. Whatever is in that cup, right? But there's a cup over here that she's not realizing that's there. That is, if she bring that cup over here, it's going to make something. It's going to make her cup's complete. But she's not realizing that cup over there, which causes her to be in this discontentment. So what her temptation, what I'm getting from this card, what her temptation could be is, she's beautiful. She got her pink dress on. Well, her temptation is her not seeing all around her, that spirit's all around her. And she's closing her eyes and she's still pouting and frowning and feeling like, oh my gosh, what is wrong? What's going on? Why this, why that? And I'm pretty sure she's complaining. She's in her feels, because cups are emotions. So this leaves her to feeling like, what I want to say, she's got her emotions in the way. That's her temptation, and which triggers her down to her, for her not hearing spirit all around her. Spirit's trying to let her know that you have all that you need to keep moving forward. But her being there and being discontent is causing her to just be like, well, forget it. Okay? Here's another card. I really like this card because you see how spirit is trying to give him. He's sitting by a tree too. There's spirit over here. And maybe this tree is representing his ancestors. And he's sitting there in the dark with his legs up. And what I'm getting with this too is that he don't have nowhere to go. He don't have nothing. He feel like everything is lost. He probably going through a dark night of his soul. He's probably going through initiation spiritually, and it's knocked him off his course. But he's got these 3 cups in front, which is, it could be his home. He got a bed that he can go to at night. He got a job. He got certain things that he has, right? But he's still discontent. And spirit literally is trying to give him what he's been praying for. But he's too much in his head that he can't even see what spirit's giving him. Which is whatever's in that cup. It could be luck. It could be money. Whatever he's been praying for, he still can't see it. And what this 4 cups can mean, like, his temptation could be is him pushing that cup away and going to go grab something else. Or going to go seek out something else that's going to give him some aspiration, some motivation. And it could be something negative. If he just take this cup, his cups will be complete and he'll start to feel content again. But it's like that I'm getting that type of feeling like, I don't want that. You kind of like how kids be, you giving the kid some water, but but you know that the juice is going to make the kid even parched, because that kid just literally got through finished eating sweets. So that juice ain't going to fulfill that kid, right? So you give that kid some water and that kid's like, I don't want that. Okay, well, go get that juice then. Then that kid drink that juice and they realize, they keep saying, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. Well, if you would have drunk the water would have quenched your thirst. If you would have took what I had for you, you wouldn't still be feeling empty inside. So this man could be feeling, he could be going to go grab some drugs. He could be going to go grab something he thinks is going to satisfy him, but it only makes things worse. Only makes things worse. If you only had took what spirit had to offer, which is the direction that he had to take, which is the ideas that spirit was trying to give him, which is the love that spirit was trying to give him, which is whatever he prayed for. Just say that, whatever he prayed for. Okay. Last card, we have a rat sitting on top of this cup. On these cups. So this rat has all 4 cups. And I looked up the spiritual symbolism of a rat. So a rat means restlessness and success. Unsettled. And it demonstrates how to be resilient in the times of difficulties. Now we know what the 4 cups mean, right? So this rat is basically sitting on these cups saying that, yes, I know I have these cups. I know I have my home, my car. I know I can get to work. I know I got this. I know I got that. I'm thankful for these things. But I'm still going through a tough time right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push forward. he's holding these cups. Well, I don't know if the rat is a he, but the rat is holding these cups. Like, I'm going to hold on to what spirit has given me. And I'm going to be grateful for it. And I got to push through this. I'm going to use these cups to push through. I'm going to use what I have around me to push through. And mind you, if you're in a state of right now that you may be going through a content time, maybe you might be feeling bored, which is the major definition of that. The major word is sad, because out of sadness, you can be bored. You feel like you don't have no fun. You feel like you don't have nobody around you. You don't know where to go and stuff like that. And what I've learned when the times I was discontent, and like, again, we all struggle with this. We're going to be discontent throughout our life because we humans. But what I've realized in my discontentment, that temptation drove me, that temptation came and was like, hey, how about you call this person? How about you go do this? How about you go do that? You won't feel bored. And I remember what my friend mom had said. She has said, an idle mind is a devil's playground. And I wrote that in my poem. Check out my Instagram. I'm going to link it below. I have all poetry on there. But an idle mind is a devil's playground. Do not allow the devil, the enemy, voices, whoever, the dark, whatever you want to call it, negative energy, to come in and creep in during the times of you trying to sit down. Spirit says, sit down now. You did a lot of work. It's time to relax. But you want to keep going. You already burnt out. So just relax. We'll tell you when to move. We'll tell you when to go. Tell you when to go. Tell you when to, the E40 song. But we'll tell you when to go. But Spirit, what I gotta put my hands on something. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep doing this. What can I do to distract myself? What can I do? We just want you to sit down and relax. We'll tell you what to do. But you shaking your legs, you biting your fingers, like it's taking too long. Spirit taking too long. What do I gotta do? And here come Miss Darkness Sally, or Mr. Roman, or like they coming up trying to, hey, what's up? And I'm just saying, this is the negative energy. Like, what's up? What you got going? Come play with us. And what that negative energy, like, again, it could be the drugs, can be the alcohol, could be the negative friends that you don't need to be hanging out with. It could be anything to quench, to shut down, I could say quench the boredom. Anything to stop feeling bored. And Spirit's like, I didn't tell you to do that, but you go do it anyway. Now look what happened. Now you feel like now you even more setback. Now you gotta heal from this. Now you gotta, let go of this and put this down. Now you can't hear us. You don't know which direction to go because you allowed your emotions to drive you. You allow what you thought was boring drive you. Now, there's another side to this. If you're bored, yes, you can do some positive things. If you feeling like, okay, you waiting on Spirit, how you wait on Spirit, I'm not saying go be a couch potato, but how you wait on Spirit, how you wait on the next step is by doing something productive. This is how you disregard temptation. And whatever the temptation is, this is how you regard it. Doing something productive that's pleasing to your spirit, to your soul, that's going to benefit you. Exercising, finding a new hobby. Spirit loves to, there's one thing that I know. Spirit loves to give us downloads when we're being productive. And I just got my crown chakra, just feel like it was opening up. So they giving me this message. Spirit loves to give us downloads when we're doing something productive. It don't gotta be hard. It don't gotta be nothing like that. Maybe you go to work one day and you just like, la la la, I'm happy. I'm content. I got a job. At least I got a job. I'm grateful that I got a job. And you wake up in the morning. My bad, I'm clicking this pen. You wake up in the morning and you just like, woo. You do your little yoga, you go to work, and you be like, hey y'all, hey, what's going on? What you doing? And maybe spirit might come through a person and give you direction, give you advice, give you something. Maybe when you driving to work, you might get the download. Maybe when you find that hobby, and it could be watching a good show. That's when spirit might give you a download because you're relaxed. You're content at that time. And contentment don't always have to be, oh my gosh, I got to be content in my circumstances. I have to be thankful for everything. Blah, blah. Yes, be thankful. But contentment don't have to look like you better be grateful for what you got. Blah, blah, blah. Or you better go to work hard or whatever. Contentment can just be you just being relaxed and doing something that you love, whether it be painting. You know how many times I got so many downloads when I got in the shower? And spirit love to give downloads while you're in the shower because you're open to receive then. You're relaxing. Your body's relaxed. You're putting the water on your hair and you scrubbing your body with that smell good shampoo, I don't know, body wash and all that. And then you get out the shower, you're watching your good show. You may be, relaxing and stuff like that. That's when you can hear spirit more. But when you like, oh my gosh, what I gotta do? All over the place and being just like you getting yourself disconnected and just all that, just feeling just negative at the moment, you can't hear from spirit then. And then you drive yourself to doing something that you shouldn't have done. And then now you set yourself back because you made a decision that wasn't based off of spirit. So yeah, again, being discontent can bring along temptation. It can bring along temptation. But how to counteract that is doing something productive. Reading a book, going outside, anything that you love. Because the enemy can't mess with you when you feeling good. The enemy loves to strike when you all shaken up, rattled up and worrying and feeling low and feeling depressed. And that's when the enemy loves to strike. Because you matching the enemy's vibration. You matching that frequency. You matching that low vibrational frequency at that moment. So that's when they can come in and be like, oh, let's go mess with them. What's up? A long time no see. I saw that you was all happy. Oh, but now you sad. Come on. I got you, bruh. Yeah, that's how they be. Like, I got you, bruh. Like, what we finna do? We finna go out and drink? Bruh, I love to be taking your energy when you drunk. I love it. Remember that time that you passed out, you blacked out, and I jumped into your body? Yeah, that was fun. And then you cuss out that person, you punch them in the face. Bruh, I'm ready. Let's go have fun. I know I'm exaggerating, but that's how it be. That's how it be. So try to find something productive to do that you love, that's going to get you in a good vibration. And it can be watching a documentary of something. It can be watching an encouraging video on YouTube. It can be something that's going to get you into a higher vibration, into something that you love, so you won't be feeling like somebody's out to get you or whatever. Because we need to turn this into, I don't have another card, but we need to just get like the rat, being resilient, knowing that you will overcome this, because being low ain't gonna last forever. It's not. There's a lot of things you could do to counteract it. And yeah, it's just finding your niche, finding what you love to do, or creating something that is going to inspire you, motivate you, and push you forward. So that's what I've learned. So I hope this will be beneficial to you. I'm pretty sure it will, but that's all I have to say, y'all. Again, thank you again for subscribing, liking, commenting, if you do comment. Yeah, it's all right. Have a good day.